phenomenal performance from Chelsea. This was really, really good. And I really want just to talk about the game. I want to talk about the game. I want to give my overall feedback about this game. And I'm really, really impressed overall with the team, because the team really, the team shows it was a level, or it was a mature performance. And this is the kind of performance that you generally expect from for a team that is actually going to challenge for the top four finish, or probably we can even aim higher and hope that the team actually moves even in a much better position. So let's try and check what did we actually see in this game. So this game ended with a 3-0 victory, crucial 3 goals, as it actually improves Chelsea's goal difference. It improves the number of goals that Chelsea have scored. It improves the clean sheet, also further exemplifies how Chelsea was so mature when it comes to defending. When I did my tactical match preview of this game, a lot of you were like, why are we playing Jackson? You know, a lot of you have really disrespected Nicholas Jackson. And you always see me just positioning this player here. Jackson, again, has scored 8 goals since May, showcasing how this player has actually improved. Yes, he might miss some chances here and there, but he is actually improving. He is actually Chelsea are actually improving their overall performance. And I'm just fixing my camera so that I can get back to where I'm supposed to be. I can get back where I'm supposed to be. So those are some of the chances that we saw. Cole Palmer was also good, and remember, Cole Palmer has actually recorded more fouls in this game. He has been fallen. He conceded a lot of fouls, but again, you could see what Palmer did. The third goal just sealed it. Again, Jadon Sancho came up with his second assist, though he did not play well, because I told you Jadon Sancho is not that player who will make runs in behind. Jadon Sancho is a player who will be an asset for Chelsea when Chelsea are facing those deep, rigid, deep blocks. But Westham in this game were not deep. Westham in this game did not look to try and play Chelsea on the counter. In fact, I believe that Enzo Maresca came into this game looking to try and manage the game. Enzo Maresca has realized, I think, from the way Chelsea played today, you can even look at the possession stats. You can see that Chelsea did not just try to look to dominate the ball, but rather they were looking to try to be assured. I think even he said it in his press conference that he's been watching Arsenal a lot. I think he's learning some defensive blueprint from Arsenal, because to win crucial games, remember, we were so leaking in the back. So far, 2 games, 2 clean sheets, and these clean sheets are coming away from home. Let's talk about the midfield. I was impressed with the performance of Moises Caicedo, the tackling, the way he won the ball, the way he disrupted play, the way he actually gave a world-class assist to Nicholas Jackson. And it was really, really good. Looking also at Fernandes was also playing well. He knew how to come short. He knew how to drift out left to receive the ball. Kurela coming into that midfield, made some crucial tackles, helped in build-up. And again, let's talk about the defense. Tosin Adarabio has really, really matured in that central centre-back position. We saw the way he was winning those aerial duels, the way he was putting his body up to block the ball. And you can see that he's a leader in that back line. Colwill again, impressive performance. I actually was happy with Fofana's performance at right back, though he initially he really struggled against Kudus. And we could see how Paqueta used to try to thread those through balls, and there was no player making runs because the defense line was really solid. And the defense will ensure that they stand their ground and deny West Ham those chances. They had many corners today. I think we can say that this guy from Brentford who came in as an assistant manager has actually improved Chelsea's set piece problem. Remember last season we used to concede a lot of goals from set pieces. We have had more than 5 set pieces in this game, and we have not conceded a goal. We've not conceded a set piece from Souček. It was beautiful how the team defended overall. The organization was very good. I only had a problem with Noni Madueke in the first half. Throughout the game when it came to his end product, sometimes he had an opportunity to play Palma, but he wants to score. But he needs to be more generous. He can actually contribute to the team when it comes to the number of assists he actually gives the team. But I was seeing Maresca shouting at him from the touchline, telling him how he's defending well. And those are the kind of things that we actually want to see. Now, and I think that we also need to look at is the substitutions. I think the substitution played well. João Felix came on, he just kept winning fouls. Whenever Chelsea were being pressed, whenever West Ham were looking to win the ball off Chelsea, João Felix used to just get fouls after fouls after fouls. And, you need those players, the players like João Felix, the players like Jack Grealish. These players actually help you take out the pressure from the game. So when West Ham are trying to build momentum, Felix is being fouled. It is a free kick. Chelsea begin the play again. And it was impressive. I was not impressed with Christopher Nkunku when he came on. His pressing was lethargic, but I do understand that the manager just wanted to have enough players in the middle of the park to try and give the team a lot of defensive solidity when it comes to defending from the front. I'm surprised Madueke finished the game. Madueke finished the game because of his off-the-ball movements. Unlike Palmer and Jackson, who looked tired, Noni Madueke was actually dropping into that right wing back role and trying to help Disasi and Fofana. So that is the main reason why Maresca retained him. He was tracking back well. That's the reason why he had to finish the game. He wasted a good opportunity, yes, but what Maresca wanted from Noni Madueke was his off-the-ball work rate. His work rate was impressive. That one you have to give it to him. His work rate was impressive. Looking at Caicedo, just look at Caicedo. Caicedo is actually growing into that N'Golo Kante kind of a midfielder. But now he's also adding defensive prowess. He's adding his passing because Caicedo is a better player in build-up than Kante. Kante used to lose the ball a lot when Chelsea were looking to build from the back. But I'm saying he's working on his tackling. Today, I have not seen Caicedo make those silly tackles that earned him a yellow. I don't even think he had a yellow card, meaning that he got stuck in well, he won the ball, and immediately looked to progress with the ball further. And it was a flawless performance. That is what I can describe this performance. It was a flawless performance. And for a team to actually go on to the next level, they need to put up this kind of performance. I'm seeing Enzo Maresca is coaching the team to play as a team. We just need to try and look at Noni Madueke's attitude in the game and have Noni Madueke actually play for the team. And that is something that can really, really improve. Remember, I told you about Fernandes. I told you how Enzo Fernandes actually gives Chelsea balance. You saw today. You saw whenever Chelsea players were actually looking to press Chelsea, you saw the way he slotted deep, played alongside Caicedo. He's playing two positions. He's playing as a second pivot alongside Caicedo, and he's pushing into that attacking midfielder. So I'm telling you, Enzo Fernandez is coming up to be a very, very important player for Chelsea. Again, we do not forget that Todd Boehly and Begdad Eghbali were seated together in this game. And I think this performance can actually create some positive atmosphere in the team. Remember, a lot of West Ham fans were really complaining about how Moyes' style was poor. But remember, when they had David Moyes, they were able to beat Chelsea a couple of times at home. But again, to further emphasize why these 3 points are huge. Remember, we were not winning at the London Stadium for the past 3 seasons. So we've won at this stadium finally. Those were 3 points we did not have last season that we have today. And hopefully we can be able to build onto teams, onto away grounds such as St. James's Park at Newcastle. Very difficult ground, very difficult game. The game at Brentford Stadium, difficult game for Chelsea as usual. The game at Goodison Park, difficult game for Chelsea. We know those grounds. We know those grounds where we go to play early kickoff and you just know that we can lose this game. But today, mature performance. Jackson finished his chances. Palmer nailed to the cross, and this game should have actually ended in 5-0 or 6-0. Remember the chance that Felix had, the chance that Cole Palmer had in the first half, the chance that Christopher Nkunku had, the chances that Madueke had. If we could have an opportunity to actually win 5-0 in this game, and this is one of the reasons why I'm very impressed with this team. Is the team maturing? Yes. Is the overall performance of the team improving? Yes. And we are now seeing a team that is actually now building. Now, we need to look at how we defended in this game. The defending was zonal man-marking kind of system, a deep 4-4-2. I think we defended similar to how Arsenal are. And we need to build up onto those clean sheets. I have said that the 4 games after the international break are must-win games. We are yet to win at Stamford Bridge. Remember, we are going to host Brighton, but we are yet to win at Stamford Bridge. We are also supposed to win at Stamford Bridge. So the next 2 games will be at home, and we must ensure that we keep clean sheets on those 2 games and win those 2 games, so that at least as we head into the next international game break before we actually come to play at Anfield, we are at least 16 points in the league. I think we might be in the top 4 comfortably, and that can be a good situation, because now we will have played around. I think we'll have played around 7 games with 16 points, and probably if we play the other 12 games and look to try and get just around 20 points. Or 23 points, we'll have 40 points by the first leg. And 40 points by the first leg, we are far away from relegation, and we are actually comfortable just looking to try and win another 40 points or 35 points in the second leg and secure a top 4. This team can do it. Also looking at the back line, as I predicted, I said Tosin Adarabio. Look at the performance. Look at how he used to receive the ball, carry the ball into the team. And there's one unsung hero that a lot of people are ignoring, Robert Sanchez. By the way, we wouldn't have had clean sheets today if it was not Sanchez. Sanchez really saved us a lot. Sanchez saved us by, 1, coming out and actually looking to sweep the ball in behind the defense line. Number 2, Sanchez was actually winning those crosses. You will see him coming out, commanding the box, win those aerial duels by grabbing the ball and looking to actually even launch quicker counter attacks. And we really hit. We were very harsh on Sanchez. We were wondering, why is Maresca actually giving some faith to this goalkeeper? But we are seeing that, is he actually going to be Chelsea's goalkeeper? Is he a goalkeeper that you're actually going to look at and be like, he saved a penalty last game? Today he has claimed a lot of crosses. He was flawless when building from the back. Remember, that is how we play. He was flawless, did not misplace any pass. Number 3, he was also claiming crosses. He also made some effective shots stopping. Long range shots from outside the box, he saved them. The flick on goal that Antonio had, he also saved it. So overall, we are seeing a goalkeeper who's actually improving his overall performance. And I'm going to give you a chance to also come in and probably give your views about the game. But we can see what is happening. But by there, I was very skeptical about the subs, but we can clearly see that these substitutions were actually effective overall for the team. But my what really annoyed me was the Crystal Palace game. Somebody has pointed out. I was really annoyed because we should have won that game. That game was ours to win. We should have been comfortable top of the league now with 12 points. And Chelsea becomes the official team to outscore Haaland this season. We are the only team who have scored more goals than Erling Haaland this season. That's also another record. So click the link, join the stream, give you a few feedbacks here, and click the link and join the stream and actually give you a few feedbacks here about the game. But overall, you can see the manager. You can now see the imprint of the manager in the team. A lot of people are like, "Who? This is another this is another coach who's trying to imitate Guardiola." But you can see these coaches who are coming up from Manchester City. They're not just trying to imitate Pep, because with Pep, you will not see his team sitting back. He's not something that Guardiola does. But you are seeing these managers having to adapt. And I think Maresca, not only is he focusing on what Pep is doing, no, because, when you try to just play and full out attack in the Premier League, you're going to be destroyed because teams are very lethal in punishing those that great possession kind of system. So you cannot try to just play like Manchester City week in, week out. But what you are seeing now is a kind of maturity. I think Maresca, in his press conference, and I'm going to do a tactical analysis video about the overall defensive structure of this game. And in the press conference, he talked about Arsenal and Atlanta. He talked about Arsenal and Spurs. So he really, I think he did his homework. Throughout the week, I think they've just been training how to defend, and it is impressive. It is really impressive. Seeing wingers tracking back, it is impressive. And how they actually literally counterattack. And now we also, another thing that I saw people complaining is that they were saying that we don't have a physical team. But I think we are starting to have that physical team. Caicedo is really physical. Even Fernandez is really physical. He's short, yes, but he's really physical. Tosin is physical. Colwill is physical. Fofana is also physical, and Cucurella to some extent. So maybe we can just have some silky players like Palma in the team, or Noni Madueke, or some Pedro Neto, but overall. So I really, please, click the link and join the stream. Click the link and join the stream. Let me add one person here. Yes, hello. Hello, Augustine. Hello.
Yes, hello,
Hello, how are
host.
you?
Well done.
Thank
I'm
you.
good, and you?
You can give your quick remarks about the game.
All right. Thank you very much. It was another interesting game, another lovely game today. I
Yeah.
think overall, the performance was a very good one. We can see the improvements gradually. They're gelling, the chemistry is forming game after game, which is good. And getting this kind of results, we instead believe in the players, which will help Maresca to instill a
I
system
think
in the long
your
run.
voice is a bit low. I think your voice is a bit low, please. And you can try to increase your overall voice. I want you just to tell me about what are the kind of problems that you see, and who do you think deserves the man of the match performance? Because this is one of our best performance in the game. Because I'm telling people
Yes,
this
yes,
is West Ham away. Remember, this is West Ham away. I don't remember
yes,
the last time we won away at West Ham.
yes. As for man of the match, I'll give it to Moises Caicedo.
Yeah.
Moises was, yes, he deserved the man of the match today. So many tackles, he won so many tackles, the ground duels, he was aggressive. And Mark Cucurella was also aggressive. So I'll give it to Moses, man of the match, Moses. Where we think we can improve is the area of finishing. We have to be clinical. We really have to be clinical. I think in terms of taking chances, we have to take our chances. We can't be creating so many chances and losing so many chances. With in terms of our finishing, I think we can improve on that. The defense is getting together. Is forming gradually. Levi and Tosin, Fofana, And when James or Gusto comes in, it's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. So I just want to see things, keep
Just a
growing,
minute,
keep.
just a minute. There's a guy called Philip who's in the studio. Can you please enable your microphone? Enable your microphone so that you are able to be added onto the studio. And also, I'm instructing you, if you are available, please click that link and join the studio and give your views. Yes, you can continue, Augustine.
Okay. So that's that on the performance.
Okay, okay. Thank you for your remarks and your contribution to today's topic. And what do you actually aspire for? We are yet to win a game at Stamford Bridge. If we actually improved our home form, remember the reason why we are not actually in the top of the table is because of our home form.
Yes,
If we
yes, yes.
just won one game at home, we could have been now top of the league and praying that Arsenal beat Manchester City.
Yes, Tyron, if you want to build a good home form, it has to start with the defense, which Maresca is doing wonderfully well. If you look at our defense now, two in a row, I mean, two clean sheets in a row, it's a massive improvement. So we definitely going to win at Stamford Bridge, no doubt about that. The most important thing is the improvement, overall chemistry of the players, and which is, they are growing together, forming a huge team. That's what Chelsea needs.
Also another thing that I need to add is that we're also seeing those off the pitch team spirit. We are seeing them even in the
Yes,
training
yes,
ground,
yes,
even when they are at home.
definitely.
They are close together, and I think you also
Yes,
need that kind of friendship
that kind of
when you are
friendship,
building a team.
happy dressing room. Yes, the dressing room is
Yeah, so I
starting
think the
the
dressing room
friendship.
is quite happy, and I also understand why Maresca had to make some early substitutions. You have great players on the bench. Neto is a good player. Nkunku is a good player. Who else? Joe Felix is also a good player. So you are put in a situation where, as a manager, that you have to make some early
Yes,
substitutions. But
I
at
want
least,
to ask.
yeah,
I want to ask Tyron,
yeah.
where do you see NATO? I still believe NATO would be perfect on that right. I was expecting NATO to switch. I was expecting Maresca to bring out Noni and put NATO on that left, on that right rather. That's, but I don't know what's your take on it, because I still believe Neto is not quite cutting it. It's not, as much as be playing on the right flank.
I think when we are playing with Fernandez, I think Neto gave Chelsea. Fernandez in the first half, he attempted to play those half space passes for a
Yes,
winger to actually make those runs. But
yes.
I told you, Jadon Sancho is not that
It's
kind
not the
of
kind
player.
of player, definitely.
That is
Yes,
not his. That's not the way he plays.
yes.
Sancho will be good for Chelsea when Chelsea have improved
Or even
moving
Sancho,
ball.
or even maybe Sancho could be better if he's playing alongside this guy, Kenan, this Hall. This Hall will make the runs instead of passing like Enzo would
Yeah,
do. I believe
yeah, yeah,
Dewsbury Hall,
yeah.
if he's finally fit, I think it could be, a very, very attacking threat, combining with Sancho on that left hand side, because this Dewsbury will be making or underlapping runs, as an attacking,
But you see,
10.
if Mudrik could improve his first touch, then he can play well with Fernandez because Fernandez wants to make those passes. So if
Yes,
he's
yes,
working along
yes.
with Mudrik, then they can actually have some good combination.
That's true. That's
But
true. That's
but
true.
again,
He has the
we
pace. He has the everything.
yeah, thank you. Let me add somebody else to the stage.
All right.
Okay.
Thank.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. You?
Fine. Thank you.
Okay, I think today's performance was really, really good. I liked especially 20 minutes into the game. I think they did really well. And my man of the match for me, again, I think Caicedo, he was really, really good today.
Yeah.
He even gave the second goal, he gave the assist. I think people have not noticed that one. He gave the assist. He gave the assist.
Yeah, yeah,
And
he's the one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The other side, I think Chelsea were defensively, we were very, very open because West Ham got a lot of spaces on the ball,
Yeah.
and they couldn't. They were poor. They were poor. West Ham was poor. That's why we got away with it. So we have to also need to work on defensively. Collectively, I think we have a problem. We have a problem. We were too open, and we were lucky to get away with it. So kudos to the boys. They did really well. They did really well.
But I'm really, really, really impressed with how the team spirit was in this game. I think the
Yeah,
team
yeah,
played as a team because when you look defensively, they played as a team. How they
yeah,
kept the ball was like a team, and
yeah,
probably we can just like to iron out. I think the manager needs to have some time with Madueke and try
yeah,
to explain him to play like a team player. Okay, so
yeah,
thank you
yeah.
for your contribution. I want to watch Liverpool's game.
All right, all right, all
Uh,
right.
and again, those who are live, I have a secondary channel on Talk Football, Tyrone Clips. There I do match analysis about other channels. We want to have that channel reach 1,000 subscribers so that we are able to do pre-match analysis, post-match analysis for other teams such as Liverpool, Manchester City, Arsenal, Manchester United, and Tottenham Hotspur, and also other teams across Europe. Do not forget to like this video, and also do not forget to subscribe to that channel. Impressive performance. We'll be working on the tactical analysis. Should be ready by tomorrow, or today, or on Monday. Thank you very much for staying with us, and see you again in another live stream video.